The England team and their partners had plenty to celebrate earlier today. The likes of Sasha Atwood, Alexa Kennedy and Fern Maguire embraced their other halves following England's victory at the Khalifa International Stadium in Doha, after being separated from their footballer beaux over recent days. England captain Harry Kane led the national team out, without the One Love armband on, this afternoon to face Iran as they kicked off their World Cup 2022 campaign in Qatar. As England thumped Iran 6-2 in their opening game of the tournament, the players' loved ones watched on and jumped at the chance to reunite with the sports stars once the final whistle blew. The wives and girlfriends of England footballers are reportedly staying on board a luxury cruise liner throughout this year's controversial World Cup. MSC World Europa, a £1 billion cruise liner, is apparently hosting the footballers' loved ones, but the players reportedly won't be able to set on the ship described as a floating palace. Jack Grealish, who paid tribute to a young fan with his goal celebration during the match, looked delighted to catch up with girlfriend Sasha Atwood after England sealed their first victory in Qatar earlier today. The Brummie footballer, 27, showed off his famous calves as he headed into the stadium in a pair of sliders and push-down socks to embrace his model beau. Jack went on to whip off his match shirt and sit topless as he caught up with his family, including his beloved sister Holly, in the stands. The Man City ace happily posed for snaps and selfies as he caught up with his loved ones, but made sure he took the time to give girlfriend Sasha a hug after a few days away from his childhood sweetheart. Harry Maguire also rushed from the pitch to catch up with his family following England victory over Iran. The Manchester United captain, 29, gave his young daughter a quick kiss in the stands as wife Fern, dressed in an England shirt and jeans, looked on lovingly. Harry's club and country teammate Marcus Rashford celebrated netting a second-half goal during the game by catching up with girlfriend Lucia Loy, who was watching on as the national treasure scored England's fifth goal. James Maddison and partner Alexa Kennedy were also snapped catching up on the pitch, as the Leicester City midfielder looked delighted to be reunited with his young child. Back in the day, the antics of wags accompanying their partners on World Cup and European Championship tournaments across the globe hit headlines, but this year's event in Qatar will be a very different affair. The 2006 World Cup in Germany saw the likes of Victoria Beckham, Ashley Cole's wife at the time Cheryl and Colleen Rooney, attracted a mass of attention in Baden-Baden, as they partied across the city in between cheering on their partners. Qatar, a country that represses the rights of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people, operates a strict booze ban which can see rule breakers end up in jail, but it had been believed some select areas may be able to serve alcohol throughout the World Cup. Current England boss Gareth Southgate is said to have banned the national team's wives and girlfriends from starring in a fly-on-the-wall World Cup documentary, and the Three Lions manager reportedly won't even use the term wag, as he believes it is disrespectful. England's victory over Iran comes as comedian Joe Lycett reveals the truth about the £10,000 he shredded in protest of former gay icon David Beckham's relationship with Qatar. The former Sewing Bee presenter, 34, appeared to chuck wads of cash into a shredded on Sunday, after offering the former England captain an ultimatum over his ambassador role during the 2022 World Cup. The issue of workers and LGBTQ+ rights in Qatar is still a hot topic in the build-up to the 2022 World Cup, with the former footballer coming under fire for signing a £150 million contract with Qatar over 10 years. Joe previously promised to destroy £10,000 if David didn't end his relationship with Qatar before the first day of the World Cup, and followed through on his threat during the opening ceremony on Sunday. But speaking in his latest video update today, Joe revealed he would never be so irresponsible, and the money that came out of the shredder was in fact fake. He added, "In fact, the 10 grand had already been donated to LGBTQ+ charities before I even pressed send on the initial tweet last week. I never expected to hear from you. It was an empty threat designed to get people talking." Joe continued, "In many ways it was like your deal with Qatar, David, total bull's tea from the start. I'm not even queer, only joking." The comedian went on to say while he didn't shred his cash, he has found something else to shred: Beckham's Attitude magazine cover from June 2002. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct at 0207 29 33 033.